Hey, yo, I was making a video in the truck a second ago for today, after I was driving home from my girlfriend's house. It's currently 2:40 in the morning right now, and I just got back. My parents said I could stay out till 1:30 because prom was today. And I actually stayed till 2:30, but it's fine because my parents are asleep. But I'm not much of a fan of prom. Prom is usually for the girls. It's not really for the guys. The only fun part that can be about prom that's about the guys is like going to a dance where they actually play good music and they have loudspeakers and they have a cool DJ and stuff like that. But other than that, like the dinners, you pay $100 for like two filet mignons with mashed potatoes, you know, and they go to these fancy places. The girls book out the reservations. The girls completely choose what group that everybody's going to be in and like who's going to be in this friend group and who's not. And then they block out 2 hours of time to spend at the same exact golf course with all 500 other students at the school to take pictures for no reason. It's just crazy. Yeah, that was kind of prom today. And, just took my girlfriend home and I got back right now. And it was an okay day, but I just haven't really done anything as far as the business goes today or yesterday. And I'm blaming that on prom because, when you have something like super kind of important that needs to get done or needs to happen and it's like really soon. And in the back of your mind, the whole time you're thinking like, oh, I got to think about this. I got to think about this. I got to think about this. Yeah, that was me yesterday. And obviously this has taken up my whole day from like 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., 12 hours of my day. So, I didn't really think or have time to think about any of the business stuff, but I did look at my admin dashboard today throughout the day a couple times. I did message Tim back and get back to him, and I have to send him some macros in order for him to post it on his TikTok. And I got a few people to download the app today, but nobody to really make any in-app purchases. I think that my two $49.99 yearly subscriptions renew tomorrow on those guys. So I think they're going to get charged, which will bring me, a good $60, $70, $80 right there. And then my focus tomorrow and for this next week is going to be to lock back in, like mentally manifest. I got the journal upstairs. That's my biggest thing, is just taking two phones around and taking a journal. That's all I'm taking. I'm not taking my laptop. I'm going to try not to I don't really need my AirPods. And I'm literally just going to try to create content. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to hire on more creators necessarily. I just want to make content of my own and understand the process of it and manifest that it works and it is working. And with that, I believe that I can pull in a fair amount of people every single day, every single week, every single month that allow me to start making a couple $1,000s a month from this in profit. That's my whole idea. I went from paid ads once I got it, first up and running and distributed on March 15th. And then I spent $250 in paid ads and Facebook banned me for like the 80th time because I did drop shipping when I was 15 and Facebook sucks. But anyways, you have to like make an LLC to actually properly make an app promotion campaign. It's terrible. And then I decided, because this is not working, I'm going to start doing the old way that Callie I did to hire on creators. I signed 8 creators. I sent over 200 DMs. And I had, at a time I had 4 pretty decent creators running 20 posts a month for a total of about $600 combined every month. And they were bringing me in like, 40, 50 people every week that would sign up. And I think that's probably more like 50 people that downloaded the app every week. And so it was pretty good, but it definitely was not profitable. And so I realized that, and I decided, I think that this is where I do organic. I don't have the money to fund paid ads or to fund creators that are quality, and I don't have the experience yet either. And so I think the best route to take in order to make money and start becoming profitable is to learn the organic route. I believe that marketing is literally the best skill you could have in life as far as business goes. Like, marketing, there's 3 levels of it. I just explained, like you can hire people organically to post with their personal brand. You could post on your own personal brand or on your own time and try to make the content go viral. Or I guess the first one's called UGC, the second one's called organic, and the third is called paid ads. And all three of those are so important to learn and such an amazing skill each to learn. But by far the most valuable one is organic, because it's free. It's free advertising. And so that's what I'm getting into right now. And I only ever got into organic once. And like I said, it was when I was drop shipping. I remember buying LED strips that were like $12 on Amazon just so I could record myself pulling them off of my wall on a TikTok that got 600 likes, or not 600, like 600 views. And I never made another TikTok video again. And I was just like, dude, screw this. I want to go straight to paid ads. And so I haven't really done organic that long, but I think I'm starting to understand it. I haven't posted too many videos, but I'm getting people to ask, like, what is that app called? I'm getting a few thousand views a video. Like the most I've ever gotten a video so far has been 4,000, and I'm averaging probably like 800, 900 views a video on that one account. So yeah, my plan is to just go around with two phones, no laptop, so I don't distract myself. And when I do that, sometimes I understand like, oh, I need to be productive right now. I need to work on the business. And then I'll have no other choice but to just pull my phone out and try to make a video. And that's what I need to do. I'm gonna throw myself into the deep end, throw myself into the fire with content creation, and just fail and fail and fail until I understand and I gain the experience that is mastering the skill. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's Sunday, so I need to take another test for college. I should probably also work on my homework anyways, because I know I'm behind on that. And I want to try to get some more people to the app this week, dude. This week is the week. I told myself by the end of April that I wanted $1,500 in revenue in total, and I wanted 1,000 app downloads. We're currently at 300 app downloads, and we're currently at $400 in revenue. So we have we have a little bit more than $1,000 in revenue to make in less than, in a little more than 2 weeks. And we have 700 app downloads in less than 3 weeks, more than 2 weeks. So that's kind of tough, but I think that it's still achievable as long as I put my head down and be a dog for the rest of April. There's not much more on my agenda. Like I always say that, and then I'll have some random birthday that pops up or something. But like, I don't think there really is anything. Prom has already passed. Birthdays have already kind of passed. Dude, I can't really think of anything. So I think that I'll be good. I'm trying to take a step back for the first time ever this week at work. I'm gonna try to say like, hey, is there any way I don't work this week, or I don't work tomorrow or the next day or something like that, and instead I just work on my business and manifest with my journal on my phones, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make content. And then soon enough, once I get into the rhythm of that, the flow of that, and I start to understand what content works and what screenshots of the app and screen recordings work of the app, then I can use them in my content, obviously, but then also try to hire on creators so that they can use them in their content and become profitable as well. I thought that like Cal AI telling their creators, like, do whatever you want, and we think that you have the best judgment of your audience. I thought that was the way I should go, but no. Cal AI was a unicorn app that nobody had ever created the idea for, and now, because I'm a copycat, the idea of taking a picture and seeing the calories is like nowhere near as popular as it was, and everybody kind of knows about it now. So it's just not a thing that people are going to be wanting to listen to. And like, hey, I saw this creator promoting this app, taking a picture, like, let me go download it. No, it's not that much of a spark anymore. That ship sailed with Cal AI. So I need to be telling these people what to post. So I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to be doing, but not now. Probably towards the end of April, after I make a few hundred organic posts, and I make a few posts with a couple thousand views. Oh my gosh, but I can't speak. And I get a few hundred more app downloads and a few hundred more dollars, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm really trying to make this app, like, as soon as possible, outgrow my main source of income right now, which is my job that I work from Monday to Thursday from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, I make about, if I work every day from Monday to Thursday, 6 to 4 p.m., I make about $200 a month. Usually, sometimes I only work like Monday and Wednesday, or only work Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll make like $800 a month, or like $1,600 a month. But that's really not the case anymore. I'm working a lot more now, but now I'm going to try to work like not at all. So it's going to kind of be tough, but I'm not going to have anything to fund either. So it's not going to be tough. I'm going to just have $2,500 sitting in my bank account, like what I have right now. But anyways, bro, last thing I'll say is that today after prom, I was invited with me and my, we were invited, our group was invited to this after party with one of the guy that was hosting the party was in my prom group, and his name's Sloan. He's a senior, I'm a junior, and he's short, like he's like the party guy, like a frat kid, obviously. We ended up showing up, and there's supposed to be 30 people there. There was 30 people there, but bro, it was the lamest thing I've ever heard. Like, I understand that parties can be better than that, but like these kids, like their main method of entertainment was like standing in a group of like 5 people talking to each other in like different spots of the same room. And then like there was like the little beanbag toss game where you toss it into a rectangle with a little hole at the top. And then there was like pool. Like these frat kids wearing all the same like little short khaki shorts with the like coaster sunglasses and the coaster like drinking. They were talking about the most crazy stuff. Like they're so stereotyped, bro. Like they're trying to be that way. Like I could tell like these people have no goals. Like they haven't created anything for themselves. You know, they're just trying to be the same exact guy. You know, they're trying to golf. They're trying to, you know what they're talking about when it comes to colleges and being a frat and drink beer and talk about trucks. And that's not what they were doing. But like, dude, that's the type of people they are. Like, I was thinking about myself. I wasn't trying to be cocky or pride myself here, but I was thinking like, dude, I'm a guy that's right now currently making an app that's on the App Store that everybody in this room can download on their phone. And I've made $400 from it so far. And I have 300 app downloads. And I've been working on it and documenting it for 103 days now, straight. Like, nobody in this room would even come close to doing anything like that. Right now, especially. So, I'm not trying to be cocky, but dude, like, surrounding yourself with those type of people, not the coolest. Also, I don't know any of these people, really. I got a taste for them, and I talked to quite a few of them just to kind of see what they're about. But these are the people that are kind of going to my girlfriend's school. And these are the people that kind of go to everybody's school in the South, you know? And they're the popular kids. And, you know, so I kind of know them. And I used to go to that school freshman year. And then I went to Blackfoot for freshman year, the rest of freshman year. And then I went online because I'm kind of moving back and forth when we're trying to build a house. But long story short, these people I kind of know. And they have not, like, I'm the tallest one in the room. Like, dude, I thought these people were like, oh, yeah, they're juniors and seniors. And they're like, somebody with some authority. Dog, these kids are all shorter than me. Like, these kids are drinking beer. They're just dumb. They look like terrible. They're kind of ugly. Like, I'm not trying to like crap on them, but like, bro, I was thinking the whole time, like, dang, bro, like, Northern, you know, my girl's there, and like, you know, I'm not there, and stuff happens, like, you know, like, I hear about, oh, you know, this Ben kid that I used to know, or this James kid, or this Charlie kid, and, you know, we do our best to stay away from that type of stuff. But, like, dude, these kids are, like, little scrawny, like, 5'9", want to be just frat kids, bro. It's just stereotype, same person again and again and again, and it's just sad, bro. I don't ever want to be like that. I don't want to put myself in those positions. And these are the type of like normalities that are here in the South. And like, this is the type of person that every kid my age is supposed to be over here. You know, it's just, it's sad. It's like lifeless. I don't know. So I'm proud of myself, not to be cocky, but yeah, this is day 103. We've got a lot of stuff going. tomorrow's gonna be a more productive day. I still gotta take my college test, and my girlfriend wants to hang out tomorrow, and it's the weekend, so we'll see how productive I end up being, but definitely more productive than I was today, and more productive than I was yesterday as well. So I'm gonna go take this Diet Coke that I just grabbed for no reason, and I'm gonna head upstairs, and I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna take a quick shower. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna drink my drink. I'm gonna have my laptop open. I'm gonna text my girl, and then I'm gonna slowly fall asleep. I'm gonna wake up Sunday morning, might go to church if my family's going to church too, and then I'm gonna get my laptop out. My girlfriend's probably gonna come over in a few hours. I'm gonna start working. Probably not on my laptop though, because I gotta do it on my phones, and then we're chilling. So peace out.